I'm Stephanie with My Time Fitness, and today I have a pyramid style abs workout for you. If you haven't done one of my pyramid style workouts, we're just going to go up that pyramid and then come back down that pyramid, just building on top of those exercises. Each exercise will be 6 reps. So we're going to end up getting in a lot of ab work today, so take it at your own pace. It's really easy to follow along too. If you won't need anything at all besides a mat, because it is entirely floor work besides our warm-up. Your warm-up and cool down is included. If you haven't, hit that like and that subscribe button. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, we're going to start off with our warm-up. We're going to start off with alternating side bends. So just lean off to one side just for a couple of seconds, and then off to the other. Next up, we have torso rotations. Right here, just at that torso. Nice and slow, as big of range of motion as you can get. Now switch directions. Next up, we have a toe touch circle. So we're going to come down to one toe, sweep across to the other, and up with a nice side lean here. Next up, we have a good morning. So right here, we're just going to tickle those ears, core tight, and we're going to just come lean over, back neutral, and bring it back up. You can have a slight bend in those knees. Next up, we have an alternating knee to elbow. Right here, just opposite knee to opposite elbow. Pick up the speed a little bit. We're going to finish up with zombie kicks. Right here, stick out those arms and just kick up those toes. If you need to, you can reach for your shin or your knee, depending on your flexibility. Go grab your motivating music if you need it, and we're going to jump right into our very first group. All right, we're going to get into our first group. We're going to start off with a reverse crunch, 6 reps. Doesn't seem like a lot, but like I said, we're building on top of those reps, so we're actually going to be getting in a lot of ab work. So we're going to lay back, put those feet up in the air, and hands by your side, and you're going to just lift up through those hips and press straight up. Try to keep it nice and controlled. Try not to swing, which is easier said than done sometimes. Just try to control it as much as you can. There's our 6. And we're going to get straight back into another 6 reps of that reverse crunch. All right, and we're gonna add on scissor kicks. So you can start with those legs up, and we're just gonna kick our legs out like scissors 6 times. For each side. Should have been more specific. 6 times for each side so we can get that equal work for both sides. So we're back to that reverse crunch. Catch your breath if you need to. You can always take everything at your own pace as well. If I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause me and play when you're ready. Make sure you're breathing. If you do need a modification for this too, you can keep your knees down low and just kind of with the motion, that same motion with just all through those hips. And the scissor kicks, if they're too much for you, bend those knees and you can do this instead. We're done with those scissor kicks and we're going to add on a dead bug. So a dead bug is just the opposite of a bird dog. So we're going to start with those legs at a 90 and your arms up like you're a dead bug, and you're going to opposite arm, opposite leg extend. So left arm or left leg, right arm. And then same for the opposite side. Nice and controlled. If you need to, you can split that entire thing up and you can just do your arm and then your leg. Arm and your leg. And you can keep your legs down if you need to. You can keep them up. It's up to you. It's whatever you need. We're back to that 6 reps of the reverse crunch now. I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it. Put our feet up. Oops. Back's getting a little sweaty on the mat. Back to those scissor kicks. We're going to get back into 6 reps each side for that dead bug. Make sure your back is pressed into that mat. Nice and controlled. Need to hug that one in, and then we're going to add on a bicycle crunch. Again, 6 reps each side. So we're going to come up, and we're going to just bicycle pedal those feet. And as we do, we're going to bring in an elbow to a knee. So. My abs are on, Now we are finished, so we are going to come back down that pyramid. So back to the 6 reps of our bicycle crunch. Yikes. Whew. We're coming back down to those dead bugs. My abs are burning. Let's get set up for a dead bug. You're breathing through each exercise. Whew. Back to those scissor kicks. Whew. And our last time doing those reverse crunches, and we will never do them again. On fire. Back to those bicycle crunches. We're getting so close to finishing this first group, and then we're on to our water break. All right, moving back for those good old dead bugs. Yikes. On fire. And then we're back to those scissor kicks for the last time. All right. 3 more exercises, and we get that water break. Thank goodness, because my abs are on fire. I wonder how many times I've said that already, because, whew, I'm feeling it. Back to those dead bugs. Need to mentally prepare. All right, and no more dead bugs. We have 6 reps left of a bicycle crunch, and we are done with group 1. And that is it for our first group. Go grab a quick drink of water and come back for our second group. All right, we're back with our second group. We're gonna start off with a crunch. That's gonna be a little different. We're gonna crunch up in between our legs. So you can get in a comfortable stance here, and we're just gonna crunch up and through. Nice squeeze here. And there's our 6. And we're back to another 6 reps of our crunch through. Try to keep those shoulders up and off the mat. All right, and we're done with those. Next up, we have leg drops. So we're going to bring those legs up. You can bring your head up if you want to. We're just going to drop one leg and bring it up. If this is too much for you, you can keep that head down. And you can also bend at the knees as well and do more of a tap, or you can just come down with that 90 and just do a toe tap instead. So lots of different options for you. Whew. We're back to that crunch through. Back to those leg drops. Oops, I was trying to do something else. Leg drops. Oops. Oof, my legs are shaking on that one, yikes. We're going to turn it on over because we're going to get into a spider plank. A couple ways we can do this one. We can do it in a full plank and bring that knee to that elbow. Or you can come down to those forearms. Or if you need to, just off those knees. Same thing. Just do the same exact motion. And we are back to those crunch throughs. Already almost halfway through. Good thing about these workouts is they go by super quick. And it keeps it kind of fun and interesting, so. I believe that was 12. I think I lost track. And we were back to the spider planks. I almost forgot where I was. And then we're going to do seated position for a Russian twist. There's a few ways you can do this as well. I'm going to stick out my feet. The further away from you, the harder it's going to be. I'm just going to stick out my hands and just rotate from one side to the other. Make sure your core is tight. Back neutral. You don't want any rounding of your back here. You can also, if you want to make it hard, lift those legs. It's up to you. Next up, we are going back down to, we're starting back with the Russian twist. My abs are hurting, so my brain's not thinking right. Again, 6 each side. And then we're going to flip on over to that for that spider plank. My entire body is shaking. Next, back to those leg drops. Whew. Just need a breather. Yikes, my legs are even shaking. Okay. And that final crunch through. No, we'll never do it again. And we're back up for that Russian twist. And oops, that spider plank. I don't know if I can commit this group to memory. Run for those leg drops. Final time for the leg drops. Yikes. My legs are shaking so bad. Go back to that good old Russian twist. Okay. Just get it done. After that last spider plank, 2 more exercises and we're on to our much deserved cool down. All right, last brushing twist. I'm definitely feeling it. Are you feeling it? So is my stomach apparently. It's making noises. Whew. All right, we are finished. Thank goodness, because man, on fire. If you need to, go grab a quick drink of water, you deserve it, and come back for that cool down. All right, we are going to start off with a seated side bend. So same thing, we're just going to reach over a few seconds on each side. Next up, we have a torso twist on our left. So we're gonna just kind of, we're gonna pretzel here and twist. Just stretch off as much as you can. If you need to, that leg on the bottom, you can stretch it out straight. It's up to you. Next, we're just going to switch. Switch to the other side. Next up, we have a Sphinx. So come down to your stomach, arms out in front of you, and just press up. Look up towards the ceiling, and try to keep those shoulders away from those ears. Next up, we're going to push back into a child's pose. Come and sit back. Put that butt on those heels, arms outstretched as much as possible. And try to get that chest down to your mat. And we're going to finish with a knee hug. We're going to turn over our backs and just hug our knees into our chest. Just nice, deep, relaxing breaths here. And for good measure, let's just give it a full body stretch. Just stretch it out like someone's pulling you from each end of your body. Let it release. Let's do one more. Stretch it out. And release. If you want, you can stay down on your mat. Stay laying down. It's fine with me. I really hope that you enjoyed this pyramid style abs workout. It was definitely intense, but we got it done, so be proud of yourself. Definitely get in a lot of water, a nice healthy meal after this. If you need a little bit more of a cool down, you can do these exercises all over again, or you can add on a few of your favorites. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. And I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day, and then I hope that you come back to work out with me again tomorrow. Thanks.